Welcome back to Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the best from the world of CrossFit. Podcasts, news, special interest, health, fitness. If you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notifier so you're the first to know when we have new episodes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Clydesdale Media Presents the athletes of the 2023 CrossFit Games season. We are so happy to have with us Kelly Baker. Kelly Baker Shirley. I'm probably just going to resort to Kelly Baker.
No,
it's
that's
shorter.
fine. That's fine. Going. Yeah.
And we have her here today. First of all, your hair looks amazing.
Oh, I appreciate it. I ran out, and not only that, I'm the worst driver in the United States. So if I get in an accident, I'm going to blame you.
Okay.
Just kidding.
My wife is used to that. 30 years. You know, I can take it. Big shoulders. So before we get into this week's workout, I want to just kind of recap your off season a little bit.
Yeah.
You've been known as a team athlete for a few years. You started individual, but then you went team for a little while. You did TFX. Did you need that under your belt to kind of get you back into the swing of individual competition?
I think the biggest decision for why we did TFX was mostly because I had a new coach this year. And I felt like it was really important for Tristan and I and our relationship before, heading into the open, quarterfinals, semis, just so that we both got an understanding of how we both were under pressure or in preparation, or how he might want me to warm up, just because it's different than what it would be like at training. So I felt like it was almost the most important for the coach athlete relationship. And that's kind of what really pushed me to do it.
So really just like a dry run of the whole process.
Yeah. And
So
kind of also like a why not, because it wasn't affecting my training. It wasn't close enough to any, quarterfinals or semis or something that was going to affect any outcome like that. So it was just a great way to get my feet wet.
Yeah. So our friend Wad Zombie, he said on this episode of Ubering with Kelly.
That's hilarious. You would not want to get in my Uber, but fact.
So you switched coaches. Was it because of the move to Texas or other reasons?
So when we moved to Texas and I went team, our team went under Ascend Athlete, which is the programming from the gym. That's why our team name was so long. And then it was kind of a collaboration of a bunch of us kind of putting workouts together. And then when Ascend got created, we had a couple of coaches that were giving insight on what they thought would be best for the team. And then this year going individual, I just knew I needed more hands-on. I've worked with Jason Ladon for a while, like 2 years prior, when we were going team and then after. And I just felt like, as amazing as he is, I really needed someone there every day with me. So it's just all kind of worked out that Tristan was wanting to take me on as an athlete, and it's been amazing.
Yeah, I've always wondered how people can do the remote coaching thing. That's got to be so difficult. Like, I'm so needy, and like I had my best day at the gym yesterday because my gym owner spent time with me to get me through 23.1, right?
Mm-hmm,
and that was my best day because I'm needy and I need that. I can't understand the remote coaching thing.
Yeah. I think it can work, especially if you're a veteran and you kind of know to just be intrinsically motivated. But I just felt like if I wanted to take this year as seriously as I am, I needed someone who was going to be a little bit more hands-on. And yeah, so I'm with you, where there's sometimes where I'm like, damn, just leave me alone. And I think I'm more that way because I don't want to hurt every single piece. But because he's there, every workout has to really hurt because we have some sort of expectation going into each one. So even just game planning with him has been really fun this season too. Um, where not every workout we're running our head through a wall, but it might be your your time might be slower, but we want to go unbroken just to get a different stimulus. So it's just been interesting to have someone there every day with me, which I'm really grateful for.
So Bruce Wayne is asking, where are you off to? And it's actually where you're coming from, correct?
Yeah, I was getting my hair done. My sister's getting married on Friday, which is going to put a little bit of a detour on when I'm going to be doing the open workout, which I'm going to end up doing it this week on Monday because I fly back to Philly on tomorrow, like tomorrow afternoon. And then the wedding is Friday. I'll still spend time with family Saturday, and I just don't want to drop into a gym to do it then. So I'll do it Monday. But yep, I was getting my hair done. Now I'm on my way home. But if anyone knows anything about Houston, it's so big and there's always so much traffic. So I got another like 35 minutes.
So you're going back to Philly. Are you prepared after the big loss?
Still too soon.
Too
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, I'm prepared. It's almost been better that I'm in Houston because everyone's not miserable here right now about it. So it's just me. Although
Yeah,
Kelsey
so you have
came
to
last
dive into
week.
that this weekend.
Yeah, Kelsey came last week and we were able to sulk together.
Yeah, I saw those pictures on Instagram. You know, you two are two of my favorite athletes. I love when you guys get together. Um, so what was it like for her to come in there? Did that give you like a little spark to your training? Just to like an old friend came by to jump in?
Yeah, we're so different, her and I as athletes. So it's just fun to be able to push each other in different ways. But yeah, to be honest, I don't even give a shit if we would have worked out together. I was more like, let's go get coffee and catch up, and I would swap my friend. Um, so yeah, it is nice. It just felt like a really fast trip, and that's one downfall about moving. I feel like I'm always in a rush. Whether someone's visiting me, it's like we only have so much time where her and I both said, I just can't wait. She's probably going to come before semis and stay a weekend with me, but just to watch a movie together and eat cheese and drink a glass of wine and catch up. And that's the stuff that I miss about moving that I don't get with her. But it was a short-lived trip. She was only here for a night or two, but it was fun.
I can't even imagine. I did that move when I was really young. I moved from Pennsylvania to Florida, and moving away from all your friends and family. Like
Yeah.
I only lasted 4 years in Florida. I had to move back north to be at least back. There's just a different dynamic in the people. Like
Yeah.
I needed to be back with Northerners again, just to get that back. And I can't even
Yeah.
imagine a
Yeah.
big
And
city like Philly
family.
to a big city
Yeah.
like Houston.
Yeah. I mean, Houston definitely has its perks, like amazing food. There's a lot going on. It's really fun. But it's just, there's something to be said about being away from family that it's really, really hard.
Okay, so let's get back to the task at hand. You're going individual. Is there a spark back in you changing up from team to individual, because it comes with a different mindset?
Hmm. Oh, yeah, it definitely does. I don't know if there's like a newfound spark. I'm just enjoying training. I've always enjoyed training, but I I'm enjoying that everything's on me and I get to kind of pave my own destiny and that was the one thing I didn't like about team was I'd rather disappoint myself than anyone else. And but I also like the idea that I can put in as much work as I want and I can get the result that I want and I don't have to worry about anyone else. So I don't know if it's a new spark, but it's just a new, different energy that I feel like I have because I know that I get a bigger say in what the outcome's going to be.
Yeah. So let's talk about this week a little bit. You see the
Okay.
workout. Did you
Yeah.
do 2014 version? You
No,
did
that
not.
was well before my time. Yeah. Um, but and if it was when I first had started, I didn't have ring muscle ups for like a year and a half or 2 years, I think. Um, Maybe it was a year. But yeah,
Had you ever
I
done it
wish that
as
I
a,
would have. That would have been really fun.
yeah, you'd never done it as like a programmed workout over the years?
No, and that's really funny because I feel like because muscle ups have been such a hole in my game, I feel like I've hit so many open workouts or open style workouts that had ring muscle ups in it, but it was just one that I had never done.
Yeah, my co-hosts, they go to a gym that does Mayhem programming, and
Okay.
Mayhem programmed it the week before.
What's really funny, the girl that did my hair, she was telling me because her gym uses Mayhem programming. And she said, though, that Mayhem programmed it with 45 calories for the girls when they did it instead
Oh,
of the even 60. So it was a little bit more of like a comparison game, I guess you could say. But
yeah. And I'm wondering if some gyms modified that back to the actual open workout.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So you see the workout, you're analyzing it. What are your first thoughts? Are you thinking like there is someone who, is there a part of that you have to do damage control, or are there places you can hit the gas? What were your thoughts going in?
Whenever it's a repeat workout, it's really, especially because we get to watch people go about it. It was one that I think all of us know that you can't go out too hot. So for me, that's kind of right in my type of game where I can feel like I can hold the same pace through an entire workout. So I was excited just in the fact that we were getting ring muscle ups out of the way this early. Even though I work on them pretty much every single day. But I was also excited just to test them, and I was excited um, to have a workout that was going to be a little bit longer to start the entire season. I think if we would have came out with something like a quick 21:15:9 or something, just felt like there was too many nerves. Starting the season off on a 60 calorie row just feels right. It's just a great way to just get into the workout without having to have such high emotions the entire time. You were really able to ease into it. So there was nothing in that workout that I really feared. I knew the ring muscle ups are not like one area that I feel like I really can compete with some of the best girls, but I also knew it was only 20 and you didn't really even need damage control because no one was coming out with a set of 15 and 5. Everyone was pretty much holding small sets anyway. So I felt like that I was right there in the mix.
So you sent me a short clip of your workout. I'm going to share that now,
Okay.
so people can see it. Here we go.
Yeah, I just added whatever WOD proof does as the.
Yeah. So at what point did you ever get uncomfortable in the workout?
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember it hurting that much. I think I was still nervous for the ring muscle ups. Um, just in the sense that I was like, damn, could I fall apart here? And I personally think I probably went a little bit too conservative on the front end. I would have liked, if we were back in the regionals days to do redos, I would have liked to have rode a little bit faster in the beginning. My toes to bar felt great. Like I felt like I held some decent sets there. So I would have just liked the chance to be more aggressive. I think I heard from everyone that you really don't want to go out too quick. So maybe I didn't get the chance to like really hurt, until the last row where you just kind of sell out. Um, so yeah, I don't remember there being one part that was so uncomfortable, because I did break things a lot more than what I maybe would have done if this was just a training piece. Except for the last row that really hurt. Oh wait, I don't know why I can't hear you.
It's
Oh, there we
because
go.
it's me. I'm
Oh no,
I'm
no,
like the worst at the mute button.
no.
You'll get to know this throughout the season.
Okay.
Um, but So you make it to the second round. You got 28 calories on the row. Is that about where you thought you would be?
Well, I went into the workout with the goal of like, oh, I hope I get like around 20, 25 calories. This is before I knew what anyone else was doing. Um, just seeing Laura, I know that when we watched them, their barbells were a little bit lighter, but I just think it was so irrelevant that their barbells were lighter. I think that weight was not going to change anything. I mean, clearly Laura got pretty much the same score. But I know that her capacity on the ring muscle ups, I wasn't going to be able to hold those sets. I knew that she's a better rower than me. So I wasn't expecting to like get back to the toe to bar, but not seeing other people's scores, but just recognizing how I felt after, I do think I had a little bit more in me, but I'm happy with my score.
So just to respond to Scott Summers here, I did pay my internet bill. I muted myself. I was trying to unmute fast, and I turned off my camera in the process because I'm a professional, and that's just the way things happen for me.
That's right. That's showbiz, baby.
So anyway, you end up 20th place in the West, which really at the end of the day is not that relevant, right? You're just trying to get through the door to the next round, but it does show you, hey man, I still got it.
Yeah. I think the first week of the Open is too much because you only got one score that you're comparing yourself to. So one person getting, whether they're ahead of me or below me, like just for example, I think I tied Danny Spiegel and I just happened to get to the rings like before her. That's such a hard example to then say like, oh, I'm a little bit better than her, or like one of the guys at my gym beat Justin Medeiros, and it's like it's just too easy week one when you only have one score and everyone's kind of checking leaderboard and starting to compare. Where I don't know, I just feel like you can't compare anything right now. I mean, of course, yeah, it's nice to kind of see where I'm falling, and it definitely makes me feel like I can lose a little bit of that imposter syndrome. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just one workout, and I'm excited to see what the 3 weeks combined will look like.
Well, let's be real. Justin Medeiros doesn't win anything except for the final scoreboard.
That's fair. See, he's my type of guy.
So I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're on your way home in busy traffic, and these are meant to be shorter because we're going to be together all season long.
Yeah. Exciting.
And as we move forward, they'll get a little more in depth. But I want to say congratulations on a great first week. Way to get back into the swing of things. And I'm super excited to see how far this goes.
Yeah, I'm so excited too. Thanks for chatting with me.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on, and we'll see you next week at the same time.
All right, sounds good. Have a good one.
All right, have a safe trip to Philly.
All righty, bye-bye.
Bye.